Hi, I'm Jim Fielders. Welcome to our video today on heat pump operating costs. Some people in southern Ontario think that it costs more to heat your home with natural gas in the Toronto area than with a heat pump. I'd say that might have been true about 10 years ago, but things have changed since then. Prices and electricity prices have varied over that period. They have stayed more or less the same difference to each other. The graph below shows the rate in Ontario over the past 10 years. But what has changed is that heat pump technology has gotten a lot better. Let's look at the next slide. Cold climate air source heat pumps are now almost as efficient at cold temperatures, say minus 15 Celsius, as they are at mild temperatures. Their efficiency is between 300 and 400%. This means you get 3 or 4 times as much energy out as you put in. This makes it cost of operation lower by the same amount. We see in this graph that the old technology performs its best at mild temperatures on the right and drops off dramatically as it gets colder, whereas the new technologies are almost the same performance throughout the outdoor temperature range. Natural gas is sold in dollars per cubic meter, with 1 meter for everything in the house. Electricity is sold in dollars per kilowatt hour, with 1 meter for everything. For most homes, gas is used for heating the house and heating water. It is easier to figure out how much you spend on heating your house with gas than trying to figure out the portion of electricity costs. What you do is you examine your gas bills for the summer, which only includes water heating and not space heating. Then you compare that to the winter bills for the heating of the house and water. Then you subtract the summer costs from the winter costs. This graph shows below the sample where we have the summer costs on the left, which is just for water, and on the winter we have the breakdown of the hot water for the house and space heating for the home. Electricity is more complicated. I have solved this by using electricity monitors on my electrical devices. I use the iDro product, which measures the electricity of my heat pump compressor and blower loads separately. I can see when the heat pump comes on and off and the amount of electricity used on a minute-by-minute basis. I can download the energy used on an hourly basis and then multiply it by the cost of electricity for the different times of the day. This is what the monitor looks like connected to my electrical panel. The next slide shows the graph on the iDro website that lets me download data to a spreadsheet. And here is my spreadsheet data in days of the week with the costs of the various components. It gives me a total for the week. Summarizing the results shows the money spent on electricity, but this isn't how much the heat pump actually put out. Heat pump manufacturers provide the efficiency of their products at different operating outdoor temperatures. This lets me calculate how much heat was put into the house. This table shows the coefficient of performance, or COP, for different heat pumps. The COP is simply the efficiency divided by 100. When we look at a 15-year period for capital and operating costs with 2% inflation, we see the electric heat pumps outperform the gas hybrids and the gas furnace. Interestingly, the hybrid gas heat pumps cost more than a furnace. This is because when the heat pump can't supply all the heat, the gas furnace provides all of the heat. Conversely, when a hybrid electric heat pump can't supply all the heat, it still works providing as much as it can, and the electric backup heater provides the remainder. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can phone me directly at 416-200-4216. I'd be happy to help you with any of your questions. Thank you and goodbye.